Hello and welcome back to Speedrun for the first time in a very hot minute.
Very hot
Is
minute.
Is this a soft reboot?
This is the next season.
This is the next season?
This is the next season. Where have we been?
I moved.
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah, twice.
And now I'm house shopping. Maybe.
And I got surgery twice.
Maybe a third. Maybe.
Definitely a third coming up later this year. We had a lot of life stuff. My hair is still wet from the shower that I took this morning.
Me
I just
too.
realized.
Like, just feel this.
It's very long. It's very luxurious.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say, your hair's grown a lot since the last episode, and so has mine.
It has. It's good. I'm on this new diet called not visiting the salon.
Oh, I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
So
you moved.
Twice.
And then I got surgery twice. You now live in redacted side of Cleveland, and I had, I had one surgery, one you can't see, and one you can see. I got my bones filed down in my face, also known as facial feminization surgery, also known as they quite literally opened up my face and used like a Dremel.
You and Jazzie gender both.
It's true. It's true. It's the hotness right now.
It's a big deal in trans content creation. Mr. Timer, can we get a 10-minute timer?
A cool 10-minute timer.
Because I want to talk not just about what we've been up to, but also about the project I've been working on, which is building my new office studio. Because along with, of course, content creation on here, I run. We both are part of the Stuff We Play YouTube channel, and then I'm also write for a project called Fault Lines.
Yeah, you do.
And then I write for several magazines, and I'm, basically I do a lot of writing and content creation related things. So I'm building an office/game room, and I'm trying my best to not spend a single penny.
I love that.
So far, I've spent $20. So.
And you say that in my office/game room.
Yes.
Indeed. But you go off first.
So the only thing, what I should mention, we brought not counting my consoles and shit, which are just in boxes. I brought one main piece of furniture with me from Canada when we moved into the new place. People wondering, Jamie, why would you go to Ohio from Canada? Simple.
Me.
Also, I can afford a house.
It is cheap as hell here. Cleveland, Ohio is the cheapest metropolitan area in the entire United States. Also, we have full queer protection rights.
Which, very nice.
I tried to hit the whoa, but it didn't work.
Just kind of.
Yeah, Anyways.
Oh, but seriously, it's nice. The area we're in is walkable by North American standards. Yes, I'm throwing that shade.
That's true. We're pretty good about sidewalks. Except for when we're not.
And biking.
What's the difference? Anyways.
But I brought this really nice desk for my Amiga, which has like a slide-out keyboard thing and like a stand for like a CRT monitor. But the one thing I spent $20 on when we got here was a corner desk that one of my neighbors was getting rid of. It was just on Marketplace. A full-on corner desk, side space for 4 monitors, shelves for consoles. Or computers or whatever I want on it. And also one of those real nice slide-out keyboard trays. I'm all about the slide-out keyboard tray.
You're officially a retro YouTuber. You have a bunch of cubbies filled with retro consoles.
We got Shell, and so where we're in, there's a movement called the Buy Nothing movement. It's really great. Like, basically, you end up with extra crap, you just list it for your neighbors to take, and it's assumed they'll do the same. It can be everything from someone has a veggie garden and grew too many tomatoes, to literally, in one case, one of our neighbors being like, I got gifted a Keurig, but I never use it.
I love that. That's very calming. That's very in line with my morals. I love that.
It's been very cool. It's been very comradey.
Very comradey. And also that resonates because we just started a vegetable garden while I've been recovering for the second time. And so we have like all of our little plants are going, hi, out of the dirt right now. It's great.
They're growing.
It's fantastic.
And like, it's such a good season for that. Like, it's so green here right now.
It is. Cleveland gets very, very green in the summer, and since we're right by the lake, it can get a little bit humid at times, but it's a great area for growing stuff. It's not great for growing grapes. The wine here sucks. If you want good wine, you have to drive up to, like, the Finger Lakes in New York.
Yeah.
Because Ohio wine sucks. You could quote me on that.
But let's see, I've gotten shelves through this.
Mm-hmm.
One of my neighbors randomly was giving away they'd gone a 4K TV, and so they were just throwing out their old 1080p 48-incher.
That's so fucking wild.
So I'm like, sure, I'll just take that for my office. I already have a TV, but I'll make space.
That's wild, because people used to pay thousands of dollars for those, and now they're literally just bin waste.
There's one that I messaged about. Unfortunately, I took too long, so I gave it to someone else.
Oh.
But they were giving away a Disney princess themed CRT from back in the day.
Oh, that stings. You could have had the equivalent of the Hot Wheels PC.
To be fair, though, I'm like, where do I put it? We've been here for a month and a half, and we're still going through boxes, and we're still in the where the fuck do we put everything? And then it's even because we have an apartment right now, but again, we're in a position where we're like, let's look into. We've had a very big reversal of fortune from last year, and that's all I'll say on that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so in 6 months' time, do we get a house here? We also have another option, which would potentially involve take me to Europe, but I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, so it's just...
And you're looking at a house in one of Cleveland's many gay districts, which is, not only, really, really cool, but the fact that you're getting in while the market is, where it's at, and that area is only going to get more expensive, that's really cool.
And what I've been thinking as well is really looking at, because I've really been enjoying playing a lot of games lately. Mm-hmm. Some better than others.
Really?
I was going to dog on Sonic Origins for a sec, because that just came out at the making of this.
But that's a whole episode.
That's a whole episode. Oh, I'm excited for the Sonic Origins rant.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm actually downsizing the collection a bit. Because there's just a lot of stuff in there. I'm like... I don't need multiple TurboGrafx. Like
consoles or games?
No, consoles. I have the Retro Freak to play all that.
I see. Yeah.
Or I don't need a TurboGrafx CD. I have that PC Engine Super CD unit that a viewer sent me. Or I don't need 4 GameCubes.
You have 4 GameCubes?
6 if you count my Wii's.
Sure. That's just impressive. You can
have 4 Wii's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but the Wii Mini doesn't count.
It totally counts. It's a Wii.
It's a weird red and black growth.
Oh, the Canadian one, the Wii.
Yeah,
Mini.
the Wii Mini.
Yeah.
The Wii Mini is
a travesty.
An abomination.
Truly. What's the timer at, if we can ask?
3 minutes.
Excellent.
You go off.
So, as I was alluding to, I got worked on. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair so much because I'm not used to it doing this, being still wet from the shower.
Moist.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I look a little bit disheveled, please cut me one. I've been through a lot this year, and I'm still recovering. I just showed you the stitches that are in my mouth.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
Thank you.
Very gnarly.
It feels
very
gnarly.
Pain.
Yeah.
Very pain. Big wow.
Besides that, though, I have been in one of the best moods of my life that I've been in for a very long time, if not ever. Because it's I haven't been able to get out very much for obvious reasons. I'm still not allowed to drive for obvious reasons. But when I got driving. That too. But I got to go to our local, and you'll see this in the video I have coming out.
Yeah.
At the time of recording, probably really, really soon sometime. But I got to go to our friendly local game store, Recess Games. We're not sponsored by them, but we do love them, and I do simp them, so we are going to shout them out. And yesterday I got to go to Half Price Books.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, and I generally, I always mask because I'm not a Republican, but I'm sorry, I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in.
Don't come in hot today, huh?
I'm feeling spicy, I'll tell you what. That 1,000 milligram ibuprofen's got me feeling spicy. But, there's a quote. There's a quote for you.
Is that the episode title?
Definitely not. But, I actually went to both of those places unmasked just to like vibe check how I felt about my results, and I'll tell you what, I felt amazing. I felt like $1,000,000, because before my facial procedure, I had some pretty extreme dysphoria around my face, and being able to enter into a space like a game store that is traditionally very male dominated, and like it was super cool. And also Recess Games is like unbelievably like queer friendly. Yeah, it's like the gay store, and that's why I love them.
Gamer.
Exactly, but being able to just like walk on in there with my whole chest and like just like, this is me, this is my face. That was really, really cool. And that's also why if I'm talking a bit differently, that's also why. But yeah, with the last procedure and with this procedure, it's funny because I have like cyclical interests. I have like special interest phases. Like I'll go like all the way in on like playing Pokemon on my N64, and then I'll like put that away. And then I'll go into all in on Warhammer all the time, and then I'll put that away. And then, it's time for Magic the Gathering, and then I'll put that away.
Do you like to gather your magic?
I do like to gather my magic. But last procedure and this procedure, how I've like kind of given myself self-care and like therapy and mindfulness is I've thrown myself... Okay, I'll wrap this up. I've completely thrown myself all the way into my hobby of miniatures, of building and painting and playing the games, and I can
show up to Big Boy.
We're going to talk a bit about this later, but here's the Spartan Land Raider. It still needs painted. It's from the new Horus Heresy box set, so I won't give away too much about it now. But
may I open the doors?
Yeah, you can open the doors.
Yeah, how do I do this carefully?
Yeah, it's not magnetized. It's just articulated. Boom.
Those are nice and tight.
They really are. And considering it's a multi-piece model, like I had to like fit those together like myself. They came like separate, but we'll talk about that later. We're getting off topic.
Yes.
It's been really nice, not only like the morale boost of the procedures plural, but also being able to just like, while I'm in pain and recovering and like on the couch most of the time, being able to just like work on something that brings me a lot of joy and is super creative and expressive. And I've been like, my video output has been really low, and that's also why Speedrun has not been happening very much.
Because surgery.
Because I've been out of commission for a while, but I'm finally back in commission. I made a video. Wow, shocker, shock and horror.
Wow.
I actually made something. Wow.
I mean, and to be fair, it came at a decent time because the first place we were renting here was just terrible.
Yeah.
So, but it was terrible enough that we were able to move without breaking any sort of lease, and now
you're free.
And we're like, house, maybe? I don't know.
I'm going to pass you back the talking stick. That's basically where I've been, and previously where you've been and everything, and why we haven't done the show in a little bit. Sorry to the person who emailed me saying I ruined the channel. Love you too.
So, did you know we have a Patreon?
Did you know we have a Patreon?
Did you know we have a Patreon?
Money me, money now. Me, money meaning lots now.
Thank you to Robert and Abby Hornibrook and Lexi, and I'm sure there are other folks who I'm forgetting.
You want to make eye contact with the camera and not me, so you can talk to them.
I'm like, I know we have people who are supporting us on there. I will research those names for the next episode because the channel's been... the channel and everything around it's grown the past few months. I should have written this down.
And thank you to the people who donated to my surgery fund. You really made it possible.
And if you do back us on Patreon at patreon.com/stuffweplay, get early YouTube videos, episodes of the podcast early, and get video versions of the podcast. So that's pretty, it's pretty
You can see
rad.
my new face.
You can see their new face.
You can see my new face. But, like, what's the outro?
It's
been a minute.
Let's see. We still have the thing from Podbean.
Yes, we do.
So, if you want podcast hosting, that's podbean.com/speedrun, not to be confused with our website, which is speedrun.podbean.com. So, should we just make that the outro from now on? Like leave before, like the pre-outro.
Well,
outro?
we gotta do that. And as always, stay classy. And we'll see you next time.
So do you
that
want to
was
do that
clutch.
for
That was
real,
good.
like
Yeah.
for real this time?
I think that was the real
Was that
take.
for real?
I think that was the real take. I like
Okay,
that.
that's good.
Bye.